Hey there, thinkers! Welcome back to Critical Hit. My name is Est, and today I wanted to talk about Stellar Blade. And if you don't know, it's the game that's been getting a lot of flack for having unrealistic body proportions. And well, shocker, it's modeled after a real woman. Well, let's get into it. So back in 2021, when Stellar Blade was announced, people were losing their minds over the character's unrealistic body proportions. So they claimed that this title was being attacked. Risa Era despises Project Eve's main sexy heroine. Since then, a Digital Foundry video went pretty viral. The host was complaining obviously about her looks. She said she was too distracting, the way her character model looks and how unrealistic her body proportions were.
The one thing, I know you were talking about the character from a bygone era. I do think the character model was actually like very distracting in not a good way, because like with the camera angles chosen, it just felt like this game seems like a game that came out in like 2002 in terms of its, like character design. It's like a bit old and not flattering, I don't think, for a modern audience. In comparison to something like Forspoken, which has, yes, it has a much more realistic looking character designs. It's not these hyper proportioned something or another's, but it also seemed, a bit more grounded in a way that I found much more appealing than what we saw here.
From a general standpoint, I do agree with you, but I do think Project Eve, when it comes to facial construction, it does have some merit though, because the characters look very different. It's just that once you go neck down, there's a lot of issues.
But now the developers have proven them wrong. So get this, the developers posted on X, want to know a fun fact? Stellar Blade, our protagonist, Eve's body figure, was actually based on a 3D scan of the Korean model Shin Jin-eun. She is a stunning woman and deserves all the praise. This was a critical hit at the people who keep crying about her looks. Here's the thing, if you're gonna claim that the troll from Fable is your idea pretty, if you tilt your head to the side and close your eye, maybe we can find a good angle. But I'm sorry, the model that they use for their character looks nothing like the product they produced. Maybe they need to give their head a shake, because these games that they've been producing have not been good in the character department. You gotta avert that male gaze. You know what? Good for Shift Up, the developer, for standing true to the real beauty standards. It's great to see beautiful women can still exist in the gaming industry. These have always been the realistic beauty standards. Anyone molding over the beautiful women is definitely projecting some personal insecurities. Like, I'm a woman, I know, shocker, but I love seeing beautiful women in my gaming entertainment, and handsome men. I think that's completely fine to have both. Just stop with the beta boys and the feminazis, and we'll be Gucci. When I play a video game, I don't want to see these fugly, ugly, masculine-looking women and these feminized-looking boys. It's almost like they're confused. According to developers, Frey from Forspoken was going to have a more beautiful, more realistic look. And if you say so. I'm just glad that Stellar Blade has brought back, jiggle physics. They keep forgetting there's a huge portion of gaming fans who have been robbed of fan service and beautiful characters for years. Since that announcement from Stellar Blade, Yoko Taro said that he's looking forward to the game. He's also a fan of the creator's character illustrations of beautiful girls, and says, "I was surprised of how amazing his new work Stellar Blade is. It's a dreamlike product where you can do action battles with extremely high quality 3D graphics, with the beautiful girl characters. I can't help but look forward to its release." Okay, character modeling aside, it looks like it could be quite the engaging game in general, with the physics. It very well could be the game of the year for 2024, definitely top 5. Right now, the hype is completely off the charts, and it pisses people off. When the game does release, there will be people who don't see this information, or even don't see the developers highlight that the character was modeled after a real person, and still cry about it later. I think this is great that this game is getting the attention that it deserves. I hope that this game comes out sooner rather than later, preferably in Q1, maybe in Q2 in 2024, but we don't know that as of yet. However, they did say that it will release this year, and since there's lots of attention towards it right now, I'm sure we will continue to see the meltdown happening. The most insane part about this is that we will still have people who say, this is still weird, or they could have done better, but body positivity is literally killing people. Shocker, women in games really do look like real women. It's just that Western woke self-inserting developers don't want you to see that. I bet you anything, reviewers will be ready to throw those low scores, saying real women aren't built like this. I don't know why Hollywood has such a concerted effort in making this right here the ideal beauty standard, or what they claim is next-gen realistic graphics. My god, get over yourself. Well, I am sure excited for this game to release. I hope it's everything we hope for in a game like this. Let me know your thoughts about Stellar Blade down in the comments, and if you've made it this far, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified about our next video. Well, my name is Est, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Toodles!